NASA's Solar System Treks is a family of online data visualization and analysis portals covering a growing number of planetary bodies. Our initial target of effort was the Moon, now represented by the Moon Trek portal. Using Moon Trek, you can view the surface of the Moon as seen through the eyes of many different instruments aboard many different spacecraft. There are literally thousands of different data layers available to you, so you can see mineralogy, composition, topography, temperature, a wide variety of ways to study. You can also pan and zoom to any feature of interest to you. Here we'll zoom into the crater Copernicus. Now, one of the first things you might ask about this is, well, how big is this crater? And using the tools of Moon Trek, that's easy to do. Just draw a line from one side of the crater to the other. And here we'll measure its diameter. It's over 90 kilometers across. That's a big hole in the ground. Now, you also might want to know, how deep is it? Well, our elevation profile tool allows you to do that quite easily. Again, we'll just draw a line across the crater, this time extending across the rim, and you can see how you get an elevation profile. This allows you to measure the heights of mountains and the depths of valleys very, very easily. In addition, you can draw a bounding box around any piece of terrain that you like. So we'll just draw a box around Copernicus here, and you'll have the option of selecting an STL or OBJ file to generate 3D prints for your printer. With the VR tool, draw a path anywhere across the surface of the Moon. You will be returned a QR code to scan into your smartphone. Put your smartphone in a pair of cardboard-compatible goggles and fly the path you just drew in virtual reality. You can change the view to a 3D globe view and interactively go flying across the surface of the Moon. This is a lot of fun. We extended our capabilities to the planet Mars with the Mars Trek portal. Starting with a color hill-shaded laser altimetry view, we fly down to Olympus Mons. We then switch to a CTX camera view as we drop down into the summit caldera. Next, we examine the Cerberus Fossae, the first active fault zone to be discovered on Mars. We interactively fly down into Gale Crater, the current site of operations for the Curiosity rover. Looking ahead, we explored Jezero Crater, the planned destination for the Perseverance rover. Following the course of the western inflow channel takes us to the Great Delta deposit on the western floor of the crater. This will be the target of exploration for Perseverance. Looking further ahead, we'll examine selected proposed human landing sites. Eastern Melas Chasma in Valles Marineris is one fascinating example. Mars's geologic ages are revealed in its walls, and hydrated minerals on its floor could be valuable resources. At the western end of Valles Marineris is the spectacular maze of ridges and valleys known as Noctis Labyrinthus. Next, we zoom down to Deuteronolis Mensae at about 40 degrees north latitude. This area exhibits wonderful examples of debris-covered mid-latitude glaciers. Mercury Trek was jointly requested by NASA and JAXA, the Japanese Space Agency. Here we examine the radial pattern of the Pantheon Fossae. Discovery Rupus is a fine example of a compressional fault scarp on Mercury. Another excellent example is provided by Beagle Rupus. We can study many volcanic pit craters like this one in Geddes Crater, or this one in Picasso Crater, and even more in Angkor Vallis. Bright crater floor deposits are also common, such as this one in Warhol Crater. Vega Trek presents data gathered by the Dawn mission. We can interactively spin Vesta's irregular globe. We can measure Vesta's immense Rhea Silvia impact basin and directly examine Rhea Silvia's towering central peak. Next, we'll fly down into the great circumferential rifts around Rhea Silvia. Detailed examination of pitted terrain on Vesta is facilitated by blending base map data with mineralogy data. Ceres Trek continues with further explorations of the Dawn mission. We'll begin by interactively diving down to closely examine Ohuna Mons, Ceres' dominant cryovolcano. Next, we'll go barnstorming along the great trenches of the Samhain Catene. Produced in collaboration with JAXA, the Japanese Space Agency, Ryugu Trek features data returned by the Hayabusa 2 mission. You can choose between a variety of data products, including many frames from the telescopic optical navigation camera. 2 guided tours are available, including one that highlights areas of surface operation, including sample collection and rover deployment. Bennu Trek features data returned from NASA's OSIRIS-REx mission. Here we dive down to Nightingale, which was designated the primary sample collection site. Insights to Bennu can be facilitated by blending base map data with other data products, such as boulder abundance and slope mapping. Titan Trek was produced in collaboration with the Cassini mission. The portal's thousands of data products highlight its advanced search capabilities. Options include coverage, instrument, geometry, temporal, and spatial searching. In a spatial search, we simply draw a polygon to see a list of all data products contained within that shape. The Icy Moon Treks portal features Cassini data from Saturn's moons Dione, Enceladus, Iapetus, Mimas, Phoebe, Rhea, and Tethys. NASA's Solar System Treks portals are available to you online at https://trek.nasa.gov.